Unite Us is what I will refer to as the trusted partner for social health transformation. Essentially, what we represent is a network, the Unite Georgia Network, which brings providers together from communities, local representatives of services that are needed to help individuals within the communities achieve whole person wellness. Well, right now, our flagship and statewide partnership is with the Georgia Department of Veterans Services. And with that partnership comes really essential relationships that are being sponsored with the Technical College System of Georgia, as well as the Office of Workforce Development and the JVSG team. And so I think together, this multi-pronged approach, again, promotes that.
No wrong door policy. I can come to the TCSG college campus location, and at that location, get connected to the VA, get connected to the Georgia Department of Veterans Services for benefits navigation, get connected to the Office of Workforce Development for upskilling, for training, or finding a meaningful job. The less we have the veteran tell his story, the more that we are able to really peel back the complexities of his case and really address not just those direct needs and barriers, but the ancillary ones too.
We want to be able to guide the veteran, transition them from their skill set in the military into the civilian sector. We help them out with resumes and position them based on what their career path is. We use a platform, Unite Us, which allows that platform to help the veteran with whatever the resources him and his family may need. And that again, that bridges that gap that they don't have someone to say, well, this is your marching orders. And once they have that, now they're more equipped to able to make that transition a little bit easier.
Having the addition of the Unite Us platform helps us to be able to develop great data and metrics to be able to show how many of our veterans are actually accessing and receiving access to all of the services that are on the platform. Whereas before, we could not really track once we made a referral to a veteran to a specific service organization. Once they're referred, then that organization picks that veteran up, and there wasn't much feedback as to what happened after that, unless we went to the veteran directly. But however, having the addition and the partnership with the Unite Us platform, we're able to see that veteran all the way through the process. So we see every organization that they're referred to, every resource that they're referred to, and with the caveat that once the services have been closed and the veteran has received everything that they needed access to, we get the data for every agency stop, and that helps us with our reporting and justification when it comes to increasing our staff, because that's one of our other initiatives that we want to do. We want to increase our staff. We need to increase our staff. The state of Georgia has more than 700,000 veterans in the entire state, and approximately 30,000 of those reside here in the Atlanta metro area. And the only way we can appropriately serve them is to increase our JVSG and our leaver and DevOps staff accordingly. And Unite Us platform will help us to do that.
Well, for me, I mostly interface with employers, but I also feel like it takes a village. It's not just about finding employment for veterans. It's like the whole thing, the whole village, like stepping up. Community resources for me, because a lot of people come to me and say, hey, I have a veteran, do you know? And for me to be able to access Unite Us and be able to find that missing link, maybe, that is very exciting, and kind of like, I'm glad I'm able to help.
Well, Unite Us, as you know, was a new program for us. I have experience with using it. It has been a great tool for me, where versus before we had to kind of piece together resources for veterans. We would have a partner here or a partner there. Well, Unite Us has allowed me, especially when I'm having a homeless veteran, I can actually coordinate all the services in one place, which is important when you're dealing with a homeless veteran, because they're not, you have to meet them where they are. So with food, transportation, they may need an ID, mental health services, and things like that. And so with them, they need the on-the-spot assistance. They don't want to hear, "I'll come meet me next week." So that's the way the Unite Us program has helped me. It's been a tremendous tool for us.
Unite Us was the service that I was looking for when I first joined the organization. I was looking for one organization
So like a one-stop shop, if you will, where I can have, if I have a veteran, no matter what he or she needs, I'm able to connect that veteran with that resource, and I don't have to make a whole bunch of phone calls. And that's been the most exciting thing for me in my job and helping me do my job better, because having that platform where I can pick up the phone, enter a veteran in the system, and know with assurance that that veteran is going to get the assistance and the help that he or she needs.
Unite Us, it's really just, it's something that can open the doors in the rural areas. I promise you that.
Unite Us is a game changer for the state of Georgia. It allows us to connect through a closed loop referral system to a plethora of social service providers, not just state agencies like us, but community providers, so that any social need that a veteran may have or their family may have can be met in their community. And so that really is a game changer for the state, because it allows our veterans and their families to succeed post-military service, especially since many times that transition is difficult and they don't know where to go or who to ask for assistance. We're also not very good at asking for help, and so usually once we do, it's a crisis situation. So this platform allows us to connect them almost immediately and have those providers on the other end reaching out to that veteran and providing services, versus that veteran having to struggle through a list and figure out what is applicable to them. And I'm excited about the work we're going to do together.